Hey guys, this is just a quick rundown of last night's footage. Before I start, I just want to say that we did an amazing job last night, and this is just to help take a look at any mistakes we made and areas we can improve on. Don't take anything I say seriously, just one point of view. I could be missing information from other players' point of view during the plays, and with that said, let's continue and listen to Screed with his commanding and trust his positioning. So we are going to be using our highlighter and cursor for visual aid as well. So be on the lookout for that, and let's go ahead and take a look at the first footage we have.
Don't want truck and banner everywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. Take this up quickly.
That's fine. We don't want truck and banner everywhere.
Yeah.
Nice. With that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the first fight here.
Hold here on me.
So this was a drop down maneuver that we did. We actually caught him off guard here. First fight of the day, just EA and CTH, pretty evenly matched, I would say. I think they were running 27, we were 31. And during the first round we did pretty good on getting that one down, but their sustain is pretty good, so they were able to regroup on the back end. We go over to the left, I believe, and we do a stealth maneuver. They're regrouping. I'm here just trying to get that one down, unsuccessful. Was able to get him down again, but at that point I have to make the decision to regroup. So on our next push here, we were able to get these guys here, but the driver I believe is somewhere around here, so their regroup is mainly on this side here. So our bomb is focused on the people who are out in front, way off tag, which again is something we need to take a look at as well on our side. Later in the video we'll point out some points where we are overextending as well. So these guys go ahead and get down on the first push, or second push I would say now. And we were able to stay here and sustain because they weren't going to push. So let's continue here.
Big bomb in front. Get these couple here. Get these. Generate down. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Just
there's 2, 3, 4 people we got there. Maybe 5. Again, their sustain's pretty good, so going to be able to stay in place as long as they're curled up in a ball. Okay, so at this point here, we can see that they're a little bit scattered here. Their main ball is around this area here, but since we are basically arrowing to go here on their ball, I believe Screed points us to bomb here. What I would say is that if you are in the back end as well, you could see that these guys are off tag here, so my suggestion would be not only to tag here, bomb here, but to keep a lookout at these guys who are going to be coming in. If you can bomb somewhere in the center here to split them, to keep them off here, because once they get back here they're going to be able to sustain, to see if we can bomb these guys and maybe get a couple downs, which I believe I focus on and get a couple downs. I don't know if anybody else did at the same time, but we did get a couple downs here, so take a look at that. Here we are focusing those downs who regrouped at the last minute. EA runs this way. And that was pretty much that fight, I believe. At that point, probably lost about half their group. Most of them were pugs, of course, but that was a decision they had to make there. On this fight, we did end up losing this fight, but we did get a lot of downs, so I want to point it out that we did nothing wrong. It's just the bomb came and pincered us at the end. We probably could have won this match. It was just a one-on-one, or if we had more time we could have actually killed both. So what I'm doing right here, I am trying to focus this end here because I do have a line of sight to at least put markers and stuff here. So I am keeping my CCs still so that if I see them starting to move, I can maybe start to split them in half if any people are in the back. That'll help us if we need to bomb here, or I myself can put pressure here with some light damage here to get the back end, and hopefully we can push in and kill that back end, right? So that was my hope. We ended up going ahead and pushing inward. I did do some CC, but just as we pushed, they were able to sustain long enough because we actually went upwards and up on top, which we'll take a look at right now actually.
Get ready to super speed, split, you overextended, super speed now.
We got one down there.
Pushing.
So somebody else must have had the same idea on line of sight there, because we did get some downs there. Sweet here might have been overextended. He got down here, or might have been pulled, because EA's tactics are to pull a lot, so they might have pulled on that initial push that we did. Got that down. So here we may want to take a look at the edges here, because again they do pulls, so any pulls would bring us down to their level and we would have no way to get out, as we have sustain of our own. So definitely watch the edges even at this point when we're trying to like aim down. We got to make sure that we have stability all around here so that they're not pulling us down. This bubble would have been an issue because it would have taken away all our what's it called, boons, and would have been make it easier for them to pull. So we need to, if we see a bubble, definitely react. Alright, there might be a little bit of editing in this video because I think my macros are mixed up and it's switching me out of place here, so I might have to edit anything that I go and press wrong by mistake. So again, this part here, we were going to pressure, the bubble came on top. We have to watch out for any kind of pulls or bombs. At this point, bomb was pushing us on the left side, going inwards, so we made the decision to jump off. We went ahead and bombed this side here, and we did get a couple downs on EA on there, but the flood of bomb coming over us was probably a little bit too much. We needed to basically scrap EA as much as we can, and maybe even reposition to their end if we did get it, but it was a little bit scattered, so go ahead and take a look at that.
Get to me here, push here, breach up,
there we are on the side. We get that initial bomb on the corner. We get maybe 2, 3 on there, maybe left. And then yeah, just a tidal wave of everybody. We're doing our best to try to bomb our floor, but it's just too much.
Yeah, that's full queue for sure.
Yeah, I think they're angry.
It's fine. Ted's air keep killed the 6 guys out of there.
So EA actually saw us coming in, so they were already getting ready on the corner on the top here. So they knew we were coming up eventually, so our stealth here they would have saw eventually. So good on Screed to actually go around the long way around instead of just pushing up here. This gave us a little more extra time to adjust if they were going to push right away. We could have even backed off here a little bit if they were across this line here. They went ahead and pushed this way, which this is their driver here, I believe. He's a little bit ahead by himself, so this is probably why he got down real quick, because we went in and pincered that here. So good on the first push. The pugs paid no attention because they went ahead of us way before our push, got themselves killed. Let's see, let's go ahead and take a look at it.
Go wide, go wide.
There's the driver there.
Bomb now, big nukes out,
And their bomb is right in there. He gets down, his friend gets down, the bugs get down.
There we go, good job.
Still got my breach.
And
holding here a second.
without a driver, now they are, I think the guy that was helping them is from Hate. So he was
Yeah, always to left, always to left.
secondary
Super speed now.
commanding here. He was trying to do his best, but overall we did get main line.
Hit the bridge, hit the bridge.
So it was just basically pushing them until they had no bomb.
Pull back a little bit, get off the bridge, get off the bridge.
They tried to bubble that corner, which made it easy to bomb. A couple of us did go down a couple times. I do want to go back on this video because I want to show you guys a couple things. So there are a couple times Tart gets ahead, and it's not just this time. I see her. I don't know if she's getting pulled a lot and not getting stabbed, or if she's pushing ahead, because I know she plays in Australia, so I don't know if there's a latency in our response and movement. So I don't know if she's pushing ahead by herself or not. So I won't fault her on that. But if she is getting pulled, she needs to get a little bit more stability. And I'll show you a couple more times where that happens here. Sorry.
Go right, go right, go right, go wide.
Okay, so she's way over here by herself. She gets
good job. Holding here a
back to us, but then there's a pull as well as with Yuna. You get it down. Here's Tart again on the side by herself. Somebody else as well. And there was one more time here. Okay, so everybody climbed up instead of just bombing the side here. We could have stayed here and bombed the side. We don't need to pressure them until Screed actually moves to pressure them. So everybody on the steps here, you don't need to be up there. I know some of you on melee and want to do the damage and all, but unless Screed is up there, you guys need to be a little bit more closer. I would say here at the most, because Screed is moving back and forth here. So
pull back a little bit, get off the bridge, they're counter bombing it. Rolling IOL.
James went down there. There's Tart again on the corner there. She gets down, I think, permanently this time. And we res her after they push away. At this point, EA is undermanned, so they have to retreat a bomb to regroup. Bomb is trying to take care of the rig, I think, now, which is about to go up. We get Tart up. And yeah, now green and red are fighting, so they're a little bit more focused on green at the moment. We're set to go in for a couple bombs. We only get one red, I think, in this one. The majority here are green, which they play pretty bad. Mans is up here a little bit too long. Been able to dodge backwards there. Not sure what happened there.
Swing to the right, swing to the right.
And who else is there? Mordesa. Not sure why you guys are up there for too long. You guys have to anticipate that they're going to bomb that area. So the reaction is always to either move to the sides or back. Because we're just going to try to prepare for that if we don't have the sustain.
Pushing up, here we go.
So on this one, they actually get a pretty good bomb. We move in for our bomb of ourselves, but oof, right there I dropped myself, and I think 2 other people dropped as well. And they're getting ready to push us here. I think Screed moves backwards again to regroup. I can see that there are some people who are probably out of combat. I don't know if they're going to try to res Mordesa here, but if that's the case, please don't, because this was a fight we needed to pay attention. If they were trying to adjust for them coming in, then that could have been a good play if Screed moved that way. That would be a normal reaction for us to do with our gameplay, but pay attention to tag. If you don't see tag moving with you, then you may want to adjust that movement this way instead of going this way. Try to adjust it going this way, or try to dodge backwards to where we are, because I think at this point right here is where Screed moves backwards instead of moving to the side.
Here we go. Pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit.
Gotta get used to the macros here, so there's probably gonna be a little bit of editing here and there. So I was able to miss the way, which is fine for me, but I did make that mistake and get bombed there. So we go for our second bomb here. They're a little more focused on green this time, but they still know we're here, so we were able to get maybe a couple downs, and now they're gonna adjust to rezzing those people, which they probably get back up. And at this point, with the pressure of green on the other side and us about to spearhead them, I think that at this point it was a little bit too much for them. They try to adjust to us instead, losing focus of green, and they try to curl this way. At this point our bomb is focused on this end here already. You can see me trying to cast here some CCs and lining. Whenever you see that kind of movement, that they kind of panic, it's good to put CCs and stuff, because they may not have that sustain mentality. They might have more of the push and move out of the way mentality. So CCs, lines, statics, all that is pretty good on this movement, because you're able to catch the people who are in the back end, trailing behind, to maybe get that CC as well. So they're gonna get bombed the hardest probably, if they don't adjust quick enough. There are a couple people over here, but ultimately I think they're more safe than the people back here. And yeah, our bomb is gonna adjust to this. Bombs there, the downs are there, and then the people who adjusted this way are a little bit too late, and then we bombed the biggest bomb over here. I don't know if most of their sustain was on the right side or not, but once we made this bomb here, it was game over. Yeah, sure, there are still a bunch of them, but we are slowly killing them off. Good play on us for that one. I think bomb was trying to play the most aggressive last night out of both groups, so they thought that they had to sustain at all times without worry, and they didn't adjust to any kind of loss of sustain very well. So bad on them, but they did get us a couple times during the night, because they did become a little more aggressive themselves. So it's not a bad play to be aggressive, but at the same time that you have to have sustain at all at different points, you know. We'll finish this off. I think we just clean house here. We end up getting the ring. Green a little bit too scared to push the ring, so they're not here.
Kill the downies out. Kill the downies out.
Are we gonna try to flip it, or are we gonna let?
We're gonna flip it now. On the right, on the right, on the right.
Oh, yeah, we'll go ahead and finish this off.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck wads. Should we thank him for the keep?
He's gonna be
send him a fruit basket.
The EA driver got popped in the first fight before.
No matter what happens tonight, I'm gonna show him.
I was wondering if he got killed on the ramp.
He got killed on the ramp. We whooped his ass. He was out of position. We got all the corruptions on top of him, and I just watched him drop him. Yeah.
Alright, so on this fight, EA is coming around the back corner here.
Push now. Yeah, I pissed him off.
I don't think they were aware that we were coming, except for the last minute here.
Get back.
And then they adjusted going to the corner here.
Get on me here.
Screed called for light push, so there was no point in going farther than that, just to put pressure and scare them off.
Pushing up now.
We did go ahead and kill that vet for the circle, let the pugs handle that. Our push is going forward. My first reaction is to put the line here so that they don't go to the right. Let me go back actually, just to show you that.
Pushing up now.
Go ahead and stop it here. So their game plan is to stand ground and adjust here, wait for our push, and then bomb our floor, right? But at the same time, they could always bounce to the right here, And since this is their tower, they have a reaction of going in if they're losing. So my idea was to line here. Another good place to line or CC is right in the middle, so that if they do back away from us, we can try to catch the people in front, trailing behind. But if they do move to the right, then we can catch almost all of them off guard if we end up bombing at that spot, because we can bomb whoever doesn't have the sustain, right? So that was my first thought. And then I think I do some CCs with the mud as well.
It's out now. Super speed now.
Actually, I did the mud first and then the line, I see. Okay, so here I am ready to bomb a little. I put water, well, I tried to put water down, but I think I was clicking way too many buttons at the same time. I put the water late. My meteor came out a little late because I was running a little behind. I was also looking down to see what skills I was pressing because I knew I was making an error somewhere. So we ended up just W keying and pushing forward here. Not too much in skills here to say, but good job on us on our sustain as well. I think on their end, what I saw was that they did get a couple of us, but I think it was just mostly pugs. Again, I want to stress that they do a lot of pulls and bomb that pull. So try not to be too ahead if on those pushes, because they're expecting you to do that. They want you to do that so they can single you out.
Fuck you!
So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next.
Was that the command?
CTH little thing. Yep. Fighting them point blank on their spawn.
Alright, so this one was a little bit tough. We did have a good bomb initially here at the start. So both groups are here on the side. They're pushing. I think bomb is a little bit more behind. They're a little bit late in this fight. But EA pushed way too fast and got a couple people killed who were overextended. Pretty good on us, because I don't think they expected that. I think they expected to push us straight on, and they backed off a little bit after I think 3 people went down. So they adjusted and EA ended up rolling around this way, and that's how they ended up killing us. And bomb pushed this way first before the curl. Bomb again is the more sustain heavy, I believe, of the 2 groups, so we needed to focus bomb a lot more, I think, and I'll make a point of that in a minute. Let's go ahead and go forward a little bit and I'll show you where. So there are a couple downs there. EA, you can see a little bit backed off here. Bombs coming down on the bottom here. And I think bomb again doesn't get care, so they went ahead and pushed all the way forward. All the way forward here. And then EA went around the back end. So with bomb pushing here, we did get a good bomb on them, and we got a lot of downs. I'll tell you where we lost focus a little bit. Alright, so I see that we got a couple of us down here, James and Leader. But we did get a good bomb here, and you're gonna see them going down. There's 5, 6 of them down. At this point, I think bomb is a little bit undermanned here, and with EA moving this way, it would have been probably better for us to take the choke this way and kill any bomb that was on the way, leaving EA running way behind us, because at this point we backed off this way and EA was able to pincer us with bomb counter pushing us here as well. So I think the better play would have been to push inwards, but don't know what happened there.
Get tighter. Back where we are. I'll focus on arrow. Focus the guy with the arrow on his head.
Could have focused a couple more downs as well there.
You gotta do all
So
damage
yeah,
out now, guys. It's always been
I don't think we had enough sustain at this point anymore, so we all got downed.
Leave me this way.
I'm just saying, I want to mount. Like, I'm just saying, like, gotta kind of work on your running away tactics here.
I live.
Woohoo!
Gyros now.
Alright, so with EA being alone, they were doing a lot of push and pull with us. Both of us were trying to wait for the other to react a lot in these fights, so whenever you see us both alone, you can see a little bit of hesitant on both sides, but I don't know. On this one, I think EA was a little bit more scared to push us. They were waiting for us to definitely push first, which is their strategy. They want you to push first, but here's the first line that they do for pulls, and you're gonna see a few of us who don't have sustain get pulled, and they're gonna bomb that area there. Usually whenever you see a line like this, they're gonna pull whoever's there to that line, and they're gonna bomb that section there. So if you see this, either get yourself with some stability, help the group if you have group stability, or get ready to make any kind of reaction to get away from that bomb if you don't have any of the other. So I think Screed pulls back here and some of us get left behind.
Now corruptions, now pull back a little bit, get feedbacks in front. There we go, good job.
That was too far for.
It might have been the second pull here that actually got most of them down, but that was a pull there.
I know, but they
There was one there. Okay.
pulled just that for that.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Here
Maybe
we go,
I'm
go to the right.
thinking of the next push here.
Something's pushing.
Okay, maybe I am thinking of this push here instead.
God damn, these guys are cowards.
Pull over here to me.
They're veiled.
Stack tight, stack tight, stack tight, stack tight. Kelsey, put portal on.
Okay, so on this point we are getting ready. This is to do stealth maneuver. They know that we're gonna stealth. They even have a scout, I believe, telling them when we're moving. So they're already pushing back to regroup. We do get one or two people who fall behind, but they get away. And there, I think, was the pull I was thinking of. A pull happened there at some point, and James and I think maybe one other might get affected here. But some of y'all are overextending here. Nobody called to push them, so you guys got battered for that one. James and Mans, okay.
Maybe they're waiting to bomb.
I know, that's why we're waiting.
Remember they
That
got
point is a little bit too late.
Something's on enter.
Get them back up.
Suzu, what's on enter? They stopped.
This part was a little rough as well. We had an initial good push here.
In power. Pull back a little bit.
they're pushed.
We should be CCing here as well, but they got two pulls here. See the two lines here, and everybody who stayed behind here, not reacting or anything, got pulled in and killed here.
Out,
Watch the
not
pulls,
yet.
watch the pulls.
Bye, Sora.
Allowing.
Put it on Soul Eater to adjust though at the last minute. I think Asuro got IOJ there, so he was safe, but still a mistake there. Our bomb here was pretty good because they were focused to get on that corner there. I don't think they would have pushed anyways, but good on us to get those few who stayed behind on that end there. We could have done our own pulls right here and pulled a lot more maybe.
Full nuke out, there we go. Push up. Super speed now,
But this is the part where we probably went a little bit too hard on it. I think we should have not have pushed too hard. Maybe stopped here and ranged it a little bit before pushing. But they got a really good bomb there and killed all of us.
Got me right in the face. Oh.
Very
So I think this is the warrior that I'm speaking of that was leading with hate.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
This guy right here. He's the one that was giving advice to the EA driver a little bit. He also popped first bubble for no reason. He even called it out on his end. He's like, I'm just gonna spend it and don't care. So that was his bad. He shouldn't have done that. It could have been a bubble used better at this point, but we adjusted well there. We pushed a little bit harder. We didn't even go that far in either. Let me go back here on the video.
Now pull back a little bit, now pull back, push from the side, now big Duke's up, big Duke's up, pull on them, break this.
They stealth, they curl this way. We did a good job of sustaining right here. Some of us did scatter to the left, but that's okay. Just pay attention to tag, don't push way too much because they can pull you out as well. But most of us did a good job of sustaining here. Back end was okay and safe. Well, the back end I think curled more to the right here. We should have started curling a little bit to the left if we were on the back end, just in case Screed pushed this way. Even if Screed pushed this way, we would have still been in a better position behind and moving forward this way than going this way, because EA would push forward and maybe even bomb here at that end, right? So EA goes and bombs this section here, making that side not able to go through. He curled to the left with a good positioning. And then yeah, at this point we are a little bit W keying, but we for some reason readjusted. They have time to regroup. They're going to try to pull and do any kind of adjustment, but at this part I think they're panicking a little bit, so they don't have enough oomph at the same time to do.
Good break on this, good break, keep pushing. Now turn around,
And then this is the part where I was calling green at the door that Screed thought I was back at the keep, but I was looking at that.
Hey, fingers, don't go there.
Gyros on tag.
So we tried to do the same maneuver we did at the beginning of the video here. They actually saw this coming, I think. And they were off. They were looking for that choke real quick. So they dismount off on the choke, I believe, and get ready for our bomb. Or wow, they actually went in the portal. Never mind. I thought this was the other positioning, but yeah. At this point, I'm looking up because they have the ability to glide down if they want to jump down, and I don't think a lot of us were even looking up to adjust, but definitely anticipate the repush, which they did here, and some of us weren't focused enough for that. So repush is either going to come from the top or the bottom, right? So yep, at this point they're already stealth all the way from, think about it, they were stealth all the way from inside all the way here with enough time. So we needed to be a little bit more focused and adjust in case they were going to repush. I don't know what happened there. I see Unite, James, Eurus. I think it was Eurus, I'm not sure. Juju.
Guys, I don't know how you didn't know they were doing that.
Sweet mess. Yeah, a lot of people went down there for not paying attention. And then I think we still did a good job here though, readjusting for what we had. Bomb isn't that great by themselves, so I think we were more worried about EA coming and pressuring us, but if we got bomb killed off fast enough, I think we knew we would have been fine. There's a bubble on their end trying to get us out. Good job on actually maneuvering outside that bubble. Bomb is trying to adjust. We're we're dancing pretty good actually. Ultimately though, they don't have the sustain anymore, and we have push on the W key. So good on us. At this part, we are getting calls for EA pushing us from behind. So we need to get this choke just in case. We adjust. Go ahead and start putting down your CCs. At this point, they're dismounting here. Any CCs, pressure stuff is good. Light stuff, don't waste everything. Just so that if those people who are bouncing in way too ahead of tag, and grab those people real quick before pushing. And then yeah, we did a pretty good job here. They didn't do too much pressure on this choke. There's that warrior jumping in again by himself, but yeah, there was enough room for us to walk without any pressure. We moved out. We went ahead and started bombing. We got a couple others down, but they also got some of us. They adjusted to the right here. We went to the left. Their back line is not quick enough to see that coming, so we end up bombing their back line. Again, their main focus on EA is still here, so I know Screed is trying to pounce here, but we do have downs here. We need to focus those as well. If you're in the back line, take care of those. If you're in the front line, continue going with Screed and running forward. But overall, pretty good. Not too messy. There was a little bit of a mess, but not too bad. I'm just here casting all kinds of things, CCs and bombs and stuff, trying to make them panic a little bit.
Keep the pressure out on them. Keep the pressure out. Burn on the downies. Burn on the downies now. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. There we go. Good job right here. All damage got left right here. All damage on arrow. All damage on arrow. All damage on arrow. CC's out. CC's out. CC's out. Stop the retreat.
Yeah.
Stop the retreat. Keep pushing.
Push them in, and they retreat through the portal. Good job. Good job.
There we go. Break them. Motherfuckers.
At this point, I'm seeing some bomb people coming back, so I'm thinking they're almost about back this time, but I think we pulled off from that. Alright, I had to go back on editing here, so we went back to take care of green here. And there are about 2 groups, maybe a third, but they're small. They're kind of individually small. And green's not playing that great tonight, so we're kind of being the aggressor here. But always keep in mind that you never know what's around the corner. We see RX here. They're trying to do a little stealth maneuver. We see Sibo in the back. And there might have been another third group or small group of bandits here with Sibo, but not sure what there. But RX tries to push forward. Then you see Sibo try to react to join them, but they don't have enough sustain to get our wave. Good bomb on the end over there on the left. He ended up getting 3 downs, 4 downs on the back end there. Pretty good. We adjust this way because we see RX coming. Good job on anybody who reacted going this way. Sorry for James going down. What else? This model, but he's kind of a pug in the back. Down. Good adjust, and then here's Sibo trying to adjust to the left. I think we see that in time. Anybody here might have needed to either take care of these downs and then adjust going this way, or start crawling this way, just in case we adjust this way. So overall, a little scattered, but not bad on movement. Enough time to adjust because Sibo was an aggressor on this part. They were trying to be the aggressor, but they didn't have the numbers. Wow, I just realized there's a lot of RX still alive. I don't know if they got rezzed or not, but they might have got rezzed because there were a lot of people still in the back there. So RX, I see that they're trying to re-push here. We get Sibo down the corner, RX on the side, a lot of RX on the back, so they're not even united yet. And yeah, they're just scattered. We're slowly just killing them off.
Stop the resing. Stop the resing. There we go. Push
Not
in
too
on them,
much
push in on them.
pressure.
There we go.
What's
Keep pushing
coming?
on them. From which side? Are they coming right at us or no?
No side.
Okay.
Where to
Let us
go
know
on
if they
the
come from
adjust?
south side or not. Bomb here. Keep the pressure. We got to.
I'm not sure, quite sure why there were a couple of us still down. They might have been in party 1 and not with full boons or not, but there are a couple people down.
Let's go. Get our dead up and let's go. Then go get or.
Sweet, sweet.
Yeah, sweet. All right, here we go.
Ooh, this
Got our
part's my
contact now.
favorite. So, we went and we did a little bit of trolling and brought the wall up like 3 or 4 times to stall them just for trolling. We have Sweet Mouse on the side doing the Chilling Fog, or getting ready to do the Chilling Fog. Our first push is actually to go outside. I just want to stress to you guys, anytime we do go through a portal like this, they're going to anticipate a bomb. They were even talking about it on their comms on their end. If you look at their video, they were anticipating us coming out instead of pushing here. So, although Screed, follow what he says, he did an okay job there, like getting us back inside real quick. Just keep in mind, if you're not obviously doing the calls, that get that second reaction to always push back in, because what we're initially trying to attempt is to make a quick bomb and adjust real quick. If they adjust to us, then our adjustment should be to come back inside. If their adjustment is slow, then we have time to stay outside a little bit longer and maybe look around to see what we can do to move around outside. Maybe move to the side, back, or even back inside. But if they ever bomb us right away, our initial thought should be bomb the floor where we're at, or closest to where they are, and then go back inside. So I think initially that's what Screed had in mind. I don't think he said it in comms, but I could feel that that's what we were going to do. And you can see me bombing here and already backing off a little bit, looking to go back inside. Most of us got inside. We got maybe 3 or 4 downs. Not too bad. We actually did a pretty good job adjusting there. And then my thought is that, yeah, so now that they're done with cleaning up there, they're gonna try to come inside, and they were calling to go inside because I think they thought that they got the majority of us, so they were ready to W key us at this point, and they were wrong. We were still pretty strong, so good job on us. My thought here is to first drop any kind of 2s to get their ages off, then do any kind of CCs and lines because they're going to start pushing, and then yeah, start bombing. Do a small bomb first, and then if they full commit, bomb that choke even harder. We did a good job. They actually stalled and stayed out there too long. They actually thought that we were ACing them. There were maybe 1 or 2 ACs up here, but the ACs is not what killed them. I think the meteors in general and the bomb just slaughtered them horribly here. So let's take a look at that. There's a couple CCs, light pressure, and then there's the meteors. Boom, 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 boom. So many downs, so many downs. At this point, we need to push. So not only do we need to take care and put light pressure on these downs, but we need to push. So, yeah. Great sword. Fiery great sword and pushing through.
Get tight, get tight, get tight. Press right here, press right here. Here comes the EA group. Get ready. Get ready. Self bomb now, self bomb now, self bomb now. Get tight of me. Everyone's got to stay really
Not too much on worry on the sustain here. We did a pretty good job here. This guy was already down before this. Even party 1 did pretty good.
They were so pissed walking in there.
Good job.
They were so frustrated. They lost Gary. Oh, that's great.
Wait, did someone
So this is just a little bit banter and talking here. We were still talking about Gary being taken away.
Wow.
There's
So bad.
There we go, empower.
not Gary.
Alright, this fight we fought and lost.
Range in front, small stuff.
This reaction to push a little bit hard on them was probably kind of dumb. Bomb was either gonna push us hard, and that's where we should have bombed on top of us, because EA is still way far. I don't think we needed to put pressure going forward. Give them more time to like take their time to go around, because we need to do light bombs on these guys and get ready for a reaction on EA. So any kind of quick release we could have done on bomb would have been better than that. Ultimately here we get pincered by both groups. We get sandwiched.
Super speed now.
So not much we could have done. EA goes in first on this push. They don't have too much on us pressure wise. I think bomb ultimately was the deciding factor here. They were stealth on the left side here and getting ready to push in. So anybody looking this way on our end, which we're trying to pressure EA here, we're pressuring here, but a lot of us are still over here not knowing what's going on, and it should have been readable that bomb is going to stealth and push us. So I don't know why too many people were still on this end over here. You guys should have been curling this way or even forward here. Maybe not forward, because EA is trying to bomb here, and bomb is going to come and bomb here as well. So start curling this way, maybe take the defensive on this end, and maybe push back this way. This is our tower, so we could always take that corner of the tower. I think some pulls also happened here, might have killed a couple people. EA likes to pull, so they might have pulled and bombed there. But yeah, a little bit too much, and we're a little scattered and not focused. We are trying to focus EA, but you guys need to have a little bit more fluidity on both groups here.
Blow EA up, you got blow EA up. Get the press right here, get the press right here.
There's a second bomb by bomb there. Takes our back line. And yeah, Reed's down at this point. We can't get him back up, so oh, maybe we did, but I don't know if he went down.
Disengage, regrouping east gate. Yeah, no, that was just.
It was too late at that
I
point.
think crack them fast enough open field.
I think we would have been fine if I didn't go down. We were. Once I went down, we ended up stalling in the wrong spot. Slide. Get them. See if we can get them to face up.
Yeah, green's here. Green's inside.
Yeah, well,
Alright, so
sneaks up.
I mean, good positioning on our point. The only thing I would say again on these ledges is pay attention where you are on the ledge, because EA is going to try to pull you off the sides. So at this point where they're at, they're a little bit too far to do pushes unless you're on the stairs. But anticipate that whenever they do push forward, it's not because they're going to push up the stairs. Always anticipate that they're going to do pulls first. So anybody caught on this side here, even up to here, I would say is in danger of getting pulled down. Even if you get pulled down the stairs, they can bomb that stair point. Worse if you're on the ledge and you have to either run this way, or if you get pulled this way or this way. Bomb is over here, so anyone over here would probably be more in danger than this side. But ultimately, pay attention. If they push, you gotta kind of push back a little bit, wait for them to react and commit. In most cases, they're not gonna commit on the first. They're gonna look for those pulls. So yeah, adjust a little bit better, quicker.
Small stuff in front only, small stuff.
EA goes back to play it off. We still stay up here a little bit. I see bomb going on the corner there. I know they're stealth, even though you can't see them all. So I'm doing a little bit of slowness. I don't know what mud. I think mud is chill or something. So I'm trying to just slow them so they're not going to run us over real quick, because then the second wave would come and try to finish us off. Bomb is the aggressor here, so I'm trying to slow them off. I do mud and I do, I think, some lines here. So they ultimately, I think, half push, and then I do a little bit more chill here, and then they back off.
Big deep at the top now. Big deep at the top. Big deep at the top. Big deep at the top.
I actually did the line over here by mistake, thinking that they were gonna rush us. I'm trying to adjust because I'm again worried that they're gonna pull me, so I'm not trying to get all the way out there. I see them coming up, so I'm trying to put some chill just to slow them down a little bit.
Small stuff here, small stuff here, small stuff, small stuff, small stuff. Guys, watch that side. They're pulling.
Again, I don't want to because EA is here, so I'm trying to put light pressure, but I'm trying to back away.
That's why you don't be over there.
I'm more in danger. I'm actually playing a little bit selfishly here.
Timer on gyros.
I shouldn't be doing that actually. I see bomb going around the back, so I give that call. Scree decides to go outside, given this area freely. I don't know if this call would have been smart, because then it would be harder for us to come back inside. I don't know if the better play would have been to come up here or to go back the other corner. And look to fight them that way. I see what Scree was probably trying to do, to go outside and maybe stealth and bomb them back, but it's hard to get out of this area once you come back inside. So I don't know. We didn't do that, but
quickly.
it's just something to keep in mind just in case he did that. At this point they're pushing the top end, they have the high ground, so we can try to do some pulls if they get too much to the corner here, which I think we're looking to do. We do a stealth maneuver. Thankfully we didn't go inside.
Green is coming in itself.
We go to the top here, which is okay. We're back in the game.
25 more.
We always can run out if they do push us, which we kind of should have done or could have done. We go ahead and go to this corner here. I don't think Screed saw that they bomb ran up this way and then got the high ground on us, but Screed is pushing this way. I think he's thinking the bomb is still in the bottom down there somewhere. So EA's here, that we're trying to push them and they're trying to push us. They're gonna try to pull us, so keeping that in mind. At the same time, bomb is going to curl up and bomb is here, so we shouldn't be here too long, but I don't think, again, Screed saw that. Let's go ahead and go forward a little bit. They're pushing there. I think I'm doing the call out for bomb on the top, so trying to tell them not to stay there too long. And then bomb is going to adjust to this corner here. A lot of us go down there. EA has free range to come back inside now. We're stuck in a pocket. Yeah, bomb may not be able to hit us this way, but once EA moves this way, they can freely go this way. So we're kind of in a what to do kind of motion here. They do end up pushing me and they almost get me down until I get up to this point and then I'm down. But yeah, telling me I'm trying to put pressure here on both ends so that there's CCs and stuff here, so my positioning is okay. But yeah, that once they push, I need to try to adjust it back, get back in here.
With me, good job, good power there, good pressure there.
So EA doesn't push in, they're a little afraid. You see bomb stealthing and pushing me, they get the pull on me. And yeah, we get the push, and we're down.
Self-bomb on top of me here. There we go, good job. Good job, good job, good job.
Not the best place to fight.
We got a lot of damage right here if we can.
For many reasons, I think. I think the terrain there is a little bit hard to navigate as well.
Jump
Veil
pad
down.
and just like kept going back and forth.
So
Yeah,
W
yeah,
waypoint is
One, big nukes out. On the right,
our emergency
on the right,
waypoint, sorry, is pulled, and we
Ignore Sibo, watch the right, watch the right,
kill
watch the
some
right,
green
watch the
here.
right, watch the right where the icons
I don't
are.
think there's too much to say here. Again, green is a little bit scattered in this place, so our adjustment probably a little bit less loose or more loose.
Big nukes in front, big nukes in front.
We can kind of W key them if you really wanted to, so we're just putting pressure. And we're moving pretty good. You see green moving to the right, we're moving to the left.
Focus where the icons are. Focus
Counter
on the
push.
side. Focus the
Good.
node side. Pushing on them. Super speed if
They're
we got
not
it.
committing,
Pushing on them.
we're
Push, push,
more
don't
committed
push
to
it.
pushing them, so
Push all the way in on
go
them.
forward, W key them, fill them off here.
Drop. Keep burning on this group.
There are a couple
Reds here,
people
reds here,
scattered
watch
in groups, but
Nope, that's Ferguson.
nothing to worry about.
Keep the pressure. Just bomb that group there.
Do one
Slowly
more
choke up.
self push.
Yeah, green's just trying to sustain it out. Push the corner here.
Wait,
blow
we're
the-
just too
what- I
big
don't know.
for them at this point. I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to do.
Group off on tag.
Dropped wells for them.
Thank you. Turn around.
So, okay, at this point here, we don't see it coming, but we did get a call out at the last minute that bomb is in. So you can see them coming in on this end here. It's hard to see, and I think again the call was a little bit towards the last minute here, or last second. So our reaction is to go into the choke here. A lot of us back here are a little bit scattered. Again, they're not aware, so I won't fault them on that. These guys are probably going to be the first to get hit here. And bam. Overall though, we did adjust pretty good. We regrouped. I only see Dingo go down there, but on this side we see four people down, then one out completely. Not bad for considering what we got. Once we adjusted the outside, we didn't know EA was coming around the back end, so this kind of fucked us over because overall we did a pretty good job here. Like we had enough time to maybe push back bomb now, but knowing that EA is pushing now, we have to make a decision. So, what do we do? Try to self-bomb in case we're being pushed hard, and then we need to move out. So we fly out, try to readjust and regroup. At this point we have way too little people to take care of Eastkeep. Eastkeep gets taken over. So we don't automatically run out. We try to continue to try to get this fight. We regroup on the side. I'm just trying to line myself up in case I need to put any kind of lines or CCs.
Go to the right side.
So, at this point, the bomb rushing in. Oh, again, bomb is very reckless on this. They should not be doing this kind of push. They're just going in hard. They do get me down, but I see that we get enough of them down for me to rally. Or maybe I got IOJ'd. And then, yeah, finish bomb off. EA is in the choke, but they're hesitant on coming in. Maybe if they would have came in a little bit sooner, they could have finished this off. But yeah, ultimately they got scared and gave us enough time to regroup, sustain, and push them as well. So good job on us. It was a little bit of a luck in timing there, but we did pretty good on adjusting there.
Turn the tide in these group, get ready, pushing in 3, 2, 1, pushing back in on them. Push back in, aggressive push, break this group.
Sustain's pretty good.
There we go.
We lost maybe
There we go. Fuck yeah.
4 or 5 people on that second push there.
Choke again. Focus the choke again.
No, it's like they can't handle us if we're not completely out of gas.
At this point I know they don't have enough people to push us again, but I don't want to take the risk of them recasting on us, so I'm just putting pressure on them.
Here we go on, I don't know.
bomb scout as well. EA is coming in, north side.
Offboard, offboard,
Alright.
offboard, offboard.
So, this part, they split off a bit.
Try to get over there.
EA goes left on the center. Bomb goes up the ramp on the right.
Pushing out.
I'm just doing calls at this moment here.
Super speed now.
Or was it this point? Oh, well, not at this point, but soon.
It's right.
We try to
Cease.
push and see what we can get, but nothing happens, so we go back up top. And then they all come back inside, and then they split.
I threw a ram on the Lord. I don't know if it got built.
We didn't. Get the ram built. That's why I'm pulling back. Get the ram built fast. Get the ram built fast. I want to be able to lead the Lord in the
So I see bomb going on top north.
On me here. There we
EA
go.
to the center. They split.
Get stack here. Get stack here.
I see Screed's gonna take care of bomb. I'm not too worried about being there, because I think we're bigger than bomb at that point, so we could probably take care of bomb pretty easily. So I'm more worried on
Big
EA
nuke out,
pushing
big nuke
this.
out, big nuke out, breach on tag, full nuke here, full nuke here.
So I'm just doing light
Break them here, break
light
them
pressure
here. Gets
and
me here, gets me here, gets me here.
lines and CCs there,
Get
giving
ready.
us more time
Out of the
to
choke, out of the choke, push out of
focus
the choke.
bomb.
Get ready.
Once I know that I don't have any more, I regroup with us. We weren't able to take care of bombs
Aegis up.
really well there. I don't know if we got some of them down, but they're still pretty large there. And yeah, once I regrouped with everybody, we are in kind of a choke here. We don't see the initial push on bomb, but I'm already trying to lay down stuff. I don't see many other people putting symbols and stuff here, so again, guys, stress out if anytime a choke is here, we need to put symbols and other stuff here to get ready for those pushes. Once somebody says that they're pushing, definitely start putting lines and other CCs there, even if you don't see it, because chances are they're stealth. And that's kind of what happens here. I do my best to put down anything there.
Gyros now.
They could have got us on this push, but they hesitated, and they get us on the second push here. I don't have enough CCs, maybe a couple more CCs.
Small stuff in front.
But again, I don't see enough of us putting any CCs there, and they're gonna definitely regroup and push. So that's where they got us here. Once they pounced on us, kind of game over. Yeah, the second group to push us secondly, even if we sustained the first group. So yeah.
Nice juicy pugs down there for bait.
There's bomb.
On this one, it was kind of dumb for bomb to push by themselves here. I already know what they're gonna do, so I'm already trying to like take off their ages and stuff. So
There we go.
they actually bounce back in fear a little bit actually there. And once they saw everybody else, they got scared and run off.
Super speed.
So even though it was just one ice shatter, it scared them off enough to like push away. Don't underestimate light pressure, even if it's just one person.
EA's way up top.
Watch the bottom of the steps. Don't watch your pulls.
Keep pushing down, keep pushing down, keep pushing down on bomb. We got to break bomb before EA gets to us. Keep the pressure here, there we go, keep pushing down, keep burning through the bomb players. I know EA is going to try to ash cam. It's okay, get ready to turn around now, finish these guys off here. The rest of the bomb is wiped, they don't matter. Get ready, push up now, push up, get ready to push up now. Aegis stab up, push now. Double dodge all the way up. Super speed now, super speed.
Yeah, EA tried to sneak us behind us as well, and we're unsuccessful. They might have got a couple pugs here and there, but ultimately they made the mistake of pushing. I don't think they have enough people to take us on by themselves. So it's mostly W key on pushing them once we took care of bomb. And yeah, we did the same thing to them that we did to bomb. Run them off to the keep. We could do a better job of putting lines and CCs there though.
Think says sleeps.
Alright, so I think this part was with green. He kind of came out of nowhere on top of us.
Gyros there.
Screed setting up for the portal bomb, I believe.
Got pulled.
Again, on any cliffs again here, we could do some pulling here. I think some of us did do that. That's good. Just keep in mind that a pull might not be called, but be ready to bomb anything that gets pulled. It helps us not bomb, but like light pressure, you know, kill them off. And then here's the portal. The ultimately it's too much. RX is in the bridge here. Instead of helping Feeble, they actually went to the bottom.
RX is
and
somewhere.
That's hilarious.
They teleported or reported down to the bottom. Now they're by themselves because we took care of Feeble.
Watch for pulls.
So
Get ready. Now on the top.
take care of RX now.
On the staircase. Just nuke that staircase, guys.
EA is in the bottom of these stairs over here, getting ready to group up. I think they were alone at this point. They didn't have enough people. They tried to go up and try to do a little bit of damage. They don't have the numbers, so they backed off.
That is at the very bottom of the
we just need to focus RX here. Take care.
Get ready on tag. Pull back
Careful
your
with
knee,
pulls.
back
Make
your
sure you
knee,
have
pump
sustain
heels.
here.
Pushing now.
EA is stacked. They might portal.
Finish RX off.
They're running up the steps.
I don't think he is gonna
One guy get cut down here.
Pull higher up, guys.
Bug, I think.
Pull higher up. Leave FA in the middle of us.
Not bad overall.
We need time.
Everybody who went down, I think, is in party one, so not bad, not bad.
Fair bit of RX across the bridge.
Green
Gyros.
Alright, so EA again fearful for not pushing by themselves. They're going to adjust and wait for bomb here, I think.
You were calling out for gyros.
Okay.
We can do that.
Breach in 15.
Anybody have a
Ignore Ferguson. Ignore RX and T-Bow.
And we're not that big. We're probably a bit bigger than EA, but we're 38 with pugs.
Yeah, they're empowering down there.
I mean, we have pugs in our group.
Everyone up.
down. Or wait,
So-
keep them, I think.
Drop, pull down. I'm good to
Our
go.
core is probably more like 27 maybe? 27, 28? There are some green pugs, but
I found bomb.
let's not pay attention to that. I
And
think there's
Doc.
only like 3.
Oh, shit,
Again, I'm
we're gonna
doing the
play
same
Doc
maneuver I
again
did
this
before, just put light pressure
There we
on
go.
them, maybe
Watch for
scare them
balls.
off a bit. You don't want them to one push us. So now I see that they're adjusting to the corners. So I know that the pools are coming, so I'm adjusting, telling everybody to back off. And yeah, good job on repositioning. At this point, if they know that they can't get pulled, they have to run up. Bomb is probably going to be the initial to do that.
Watch for a push. Huh?
So we just need to watch that corner there. The only thing I would say here is 2 things maybe. We have the bridge here, which we could adjust to fighting them. If they push up, we can adjust back off. The only fear is that since the bridge doesn't have any railings that they can pull or push us off, that would be the only fear. But once they push to the top here, we can bomb here and push in. What we did here was that we waited for them to push. We were, I think, on this side, and we pushed this way on them, while bomb also did a push of their own this way and was getting ready to counter push our back end. The second thing was that on that point was that once we got the downs that you're gonna see here, we needed to maybe adjust and move this way because we stood here too long, or move down to the bottom. I don't think moving to the bottom would have helped us, but moving to the side to adjust to the other group would have been better, because we were just sitting here a little bit too long. Yeah, there were a lot of downs and we needed to take care of them, but they could have been taken care of in range.
Who died?
So let's see that play out here.
There's
So I'm here trying to put pressure on there just in case, getting the CCs and flows ready.
They're creeping up the top. Nope, they're pulling back down.
Once I see that hesitation of them pushing,
Very
I get ready. I put water down just because I see that there are people being pulled, so I want them to have a little bit of healing if they were able to get back up, but it wasn't any good. I'm adjusting here the bomb tactics. At this point, I'm hoping that they'll stop here and bomb here, so I'm trying to adjust here as well as putting pressure here. We adjusted this way because bomb came in and bombed our side here. We are moving this way, and EA is about to move this way. So we're gonna get sandwiched. We maybe see it coming and we try to move back to the right, but at that point it's a little bit too late. We needed to be a little bit more together moving this way. I don't know if we knew that they were gonna push us here or push us here, so I can kind of see why we moved to the left or this way. Yeah. This is the part that worried me here. But once they moved this way, now they have free range on our back end. Our front end is still here, getting ready to move forward, and it's just a hurricane of a mess here. I try to sustain a little bit. Get downs, I get rallied. Not enough though. Not enough. EA was the playmaker on this one, I think.
Couldn't move.
Yeah, literally.
Well, I'll take the L.
No, not that guy.
Nah.
Alright, so now we're a little bit more of a three-way attack with RX and bomb here. We first try to take care of green. We wait to see if RX is gonna portal. One guy does portal, but good on them for full portaling in. Some of them stealth, they try to be aggressive here. We should have actually done a better job here at killing them off. Because once, oh sorry, let me get this one out. Once we adjusted to like going inwards thisward, they try to readjust and go back to the bridge here. We needed to do some CCs here and bomb them. Once we saw that they curled back this way, CCs and bomb. And then Sibo here is trying to curl on our left as well here. So once we bomb here, do a little bit of sustain, then push back out.
Standard.
So we get a couple pulls and bombs there, not too bad. RX still goes out freely though. Try to take care of Sibo here, but here comes bomb to try to ass jam us. So we have kind of a three-way week between both. I think both are trying to focus us. Some of us went down here. Not sure what happened with sustain there. Initially, I don't think that was a really hard bomb. We should have gotten out of that a lot easier.
Push in, get Kelsey up and Yuna up quickly. We gotta be fast.
Okay, so we try to focus RX a little bit, but I think our main focus should have been more on bomb. Take care of bomb and then take care of green. So we readjust once we see bomb pushing, but I think yeah, ultimately bomb did get a good bomb on us, and now we are thankful that green pushed them, because if green would have pushed us, we would have been done for. And this gives us enough time to res people. But this should have been game over for us. That was pretty bad. There should have been a little bit more lines and pressure on bomb when they pushed.
Pushing in, I'm out of combat. Get back up.
So here I am taking a look, because I know bomb wants us, so I'm kind of fearful that they're gonna run in, but I see that they're regrouping. I think at this point EA is almost back, so they're maybe waiting for EA.
Here we go with May.
So at this point Screed's calling to push green, get us out of this mess here. Also it would give us spawn advantage if we get on this side anyway, so good on that. And just in case there were people that were dead, now they can rejoin us. I see bomb here on the side pushing us. They're disregarding green. They don't care about green. They're pushing us. They want us. So, lines, pressure. I don't know who might have saw this, but this was enough space for us to like focus and look out and see what happens. Once you see a bomb tag like this, assume that they're stealth and start putting pressure here.
Okay, good catch. I see them. Everybody get condensed into me. Here comes bomb on the right flank. Bomb on the right
I
flank.
don't think we saw any
Focus
pressure go
here,
down.
focus here,
Sustain, yeah.
focus here.
You might have been ready for a little bit of the sustain, but I didn't see any pressure go down.
Move toward our spawn. Full nuke here. Full nuke on me here. Full nuke right here. EA's on top of me here. Pressure here. Pressure here.
There's their bubble. Oh, this is where EA comes in. I think EA might have come from this side somehow. There's their bubble bomb thing that they do. A lot of us are in there. I think we might have lived through this a little bit, but a lot of us are in there. We're adjusting to the left here. Bombs on our right. We need to focus EA to stop their push, and maybe afterwards sustain for bomb here. We gotta hope that green is pushing them, which it looks like they will.
There we go. Keep moving with me. Keep moving with me.
Bomb is pushing our side, so we have no choice but to retreat a little bit.
Good job. Get tight here.
If we would have been there, we would have just bombed us
Here we go. Back in.
with EA as well. So good adjustment there.
Come on, guys.
I'm going in for the bomb here because EA and us are gonna both bomb green, red here. So I'm looking for anything there at that point.
On the left
Bomb wasn't too successful. We did get maybe one or two, but they were able to adjust. Bomb's over here. EA is on this side. EA has enough to regroup and hit our back end, so I do make the call out to tell Scree to be careful for that. Bomb is the main focus, main force here though. So, and you even see some EA in the back over here. So we need a pressure and line here while we get ready to bomb EA, because EA I think needs to go at this point, so we need to make sure they're taken care of, and then we can take care of bomb. Alright, so let's see here. I see Screed moving to the left, taking care of EA as we said. Bomb is pushing, so we need to start adjusting to sustain here. At this part, overextended. These guys have the right mentality to push this way, because overall we need to start pushing this way for sustain. I see some people still focused on this end for some reason. Yeah, at this point just sustain this part. Trust your sustain, and then move out of the way. Bomb if you have any kind of bombing, but then put pressure on the floor here so that they don't run us over here. Not that all of them are going to push, so that gives us enough time to bomb here and take care of whoever is here, and then pressure the top afterward. EA is probably going to regroup here as well.
Here, get the key backed out. Stop their push from
Alright, yeah. EA is going to regroup to bomb that corner. Screed gets pulled, sound. So maybe a little bit more sustain there. Sustain might have been a little weak there. There's no reason bomb should have killed us there on their own, because I think that was mostly just bomb there. Yeah, EA finished us off at the end, but bomb was the initial hit there. It shouldn't have been that hard.
Good job, get tight.
Breach is ready.
Pull up to the left, pull up to the left. We need to get a full regroup. They're getting good pin snipes.
Alright, so we're in a little bit of a regroup, letting green and red take care of themselves there. We regroup on the top here. Most of us are already back.
Everything's ready on my screen.
So yeah, let's make sure that we get ready for stealth. Obviously we're going to try to target red because they're more of the problem here. I'm telling you to take care of bomb. EA looks a little scattered in the back. Any kind of bomb we can do here, we do get a lot, but I think it's mostly pugs and greens.
pushing.
Bomb, focus the damage on the left
fuck
flank.
you.
So much focus damage on the left flank. Here, left
So.
flank here, this is bomb.
Alright, so we're pushing left here on bomb. I don't know if we should have pushed here. Yeah, he's trying to crawl on the right. On this side here. They're gonna try to pincer, so we need to do light damage here while we can and then start pushing back. Don't overextend, don't commit. But yeah.
Speed now. Super speed now.
Probably a
Push
little
in on
bit
them.
too
Push
much.
in, push in, push in. Overtake
If we
up,
are gonna
stab
commit,
up,
which it
stab
looks
up.
like we are,
Stab
we
up
need
here.
to not only run over bomb. Bombing here would have been the best idea if anybody did that. Good on you. Then bomb here, stop here and start sustaining. Get ready for EA to push, sustain, and then push out or push bomb.
We got a creep down
In the
here.
rear.
Come on, guys. We got to get these converted here.
It looks like
Back in
overall we
back in
tried to do
back
that.
in.
There were a couple people in the back here. Let's go back there and
Overtake bomb.
check
I need
that out a
stab
little
up, I need
bit.
stab up.
Got
Reach
stabbed.
outside here, reach outside
There was a little bit of a tail here. It looks like mostly pugs. Prince Charming's back there though. Mostly pugs overall. Everybody back here should have been a little bit more closer. These are pugs as well. Closer and adjusting this way. EA is gonna rumble stomp you guys over here.
Rear.
Come on, guys. We got to get these converted here. Back in on our rear. Back in on our rear. Back in where we were. Back in right on my
Okay,
tag. Get right on
and
my tag here.
then
Burn early group.
Bomb's
Get
gonna
right
be-
Yeah, I
down.
mean,
There we go. Good job.
we tried to self
Get
bomb
back,
here,
pushing,
thinking that
focusing
EA
on
is
the
gonna
bottom,
push us.
whips around,
We should
push
already
back
know
in
that
on
EA is not gonna
Murder ball, guys.
push
Murder
on
ball.
top
Get
of us
tighter,
like
get
that
tighter, get
anymore.
tighter, get
Barriers.
tighter. Good job pushing back in.
If anything, we need to
Range
push
pressure in front,
EA.
range pressure in
Big
front.
water
Range
attack.
pressure,
Last
there we
one
go.
got
Focus back to
pincer.
Johnny.
But
Watch the left, watch the left, watch the left.
Get
along
those
the
down.
not too bad. I don't see that many people on minimap running back.
There we go. Keep the
So
pressure up, stay 10
not
left,
bad.
watch the
Green
tree
is
here, don't
looking
get
at
stuck on the
us,
tree.
This
Super
thing's
speed
pretty
out,
good.
Pushing it up again, pushing up again. I need heals.
Right.
Back
It's
on
just
the
at this
back on
part,
the
I think our bomb is a little bit weak.
I will on right.
We're not a little focused on our bomb anymore.
Pulling back a little bit.
And then we have the pressure of green on our end, so at this part, I think we pull back to get the tower instead of doing this. We might have done one more push on red here.
Straight left towards circle, towards circle.
They're gonna stay.
Push,
right.
push right now, push right. Pressure out, range small stuff, only small stuff, they're counter bombing. Get ready to push.
And I don't know, there wasn't enough there.
See if we can get all the way to this spot here.
We get to the corner over here. I'm trying to put some CCs and pressure here, just in case they push us. They don't have the line of sight. They have maybe this little corner here for line of sight, for bombing line of sight, but nothing we can
Watch the
dodge roll or move out of the way. You know, sustain would be fine there.
Big nukes out, big nukes on the right, big nukes on the right.
Reaching.
Now left, left,
I'm a
left,
little
left,
bit
left,
scattered in the back. I don't know why.
enemy from behind.
Turn
Maybe
around,
green
turn
was trying to
around.
pressure me or not.
Clear out our tail, good job, nice job. Move here to the right, move here towards the tower side, we're losing people, we're losing idiots on
What the hell killed us there though? That I wasn't a part
turn
of.
around, turn around.
Okay, so I see Thanatos moving a little bit forward, overextended.
Nice job.
Everybody's
Move here to the
focused
right,
too
move
hard
here
on
towards
red
the
and not
tower,
on
towards
tag.
tower side, we're losing idiots on fucking push there.
Somebody from Thai. Yuna comes and readjusts as well.
Go back a little bit.
Okay, so at this part, this is the part that we pull away, go inside the tower, we take care of our green. Again, green's kind of a one push here, so we're not too scared. Sustain looks good on our side. One of us goes down in party 6.
Good job. Turn around, reverse where we were now. Where we were.
And yeah, just finish this off pretty much. So Bomb and EA are getting ready to come inside from the outside, so we're finishing it off to try to fight them. And that would be our last fight with Bomb and EA. So with the last, this is probably the only fight in the whole day that I would say to Screed that was probably a bad push. I know he was a little bit concerned that he did a couple bad pushes throughout the night, but this is the only questionable one that I would say is bad push. Yeah, we have the stealth but so I think so do they at this point. And we try to sneak up to look over the top. At this point, we're probably only as a whole seeing EA. But if you look really carefully, Bomb is here. Bomb looks like they're already coming up. And they're even putting the guardian symbols and stuff like that here. So my reaction is I already know that they're up here or about to be here in 2 seconds. So I want to try to put some CC and bomb here, and I think we were just a little bit too late on bombing here, and Bomb just finished us off with EA coming in, Raffles stomping us later. And this was probably the only bad call I think Creed had today. I don't think he saw it coming, but it is what it is.
Red.
Let's see what it is. See how they're already on top of us. Then EA knows that they're on top of us and just wants to push us. And a game over at that point. And yeah, that was our last fight. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, concerns, feel free to comment in the video or in Discord. Let us know what we could have done or said or improved on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and maybe I'll do some more in the future, but no promises. Just I'll pick out the good videos to do that on, I think. So, thank you guys. Bye.